this meeting of the Howell Township Planning Board to order. Eileen, opening statement, please.
Sure. Howell Township Planning Board meeting Thursday, November 1st, 2018. I hereby declare this meeting of the Howell Township Planning Board to be open. Adequate notice having been given pursuant to the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act in the following manner. First, on January 19, 2018, a copy of said notice was mailed to the Star Ledger and the Tri-Town News. Second, on January 19, 2018, a copy of said notice was hand-delivered to the clerk of the Township of Howell. Third, on January 19, 2018, said notice was posted in the office of the Planning Board and on the bulletin board in the Howell Township Municipal Building, 4567 Route 9, Howell Township, New Jersey. In accordance with the Fire Prevention Code and your safety, please be advised that this facility is designed with 2 emergency exits, which are on your right at the front and rear of the meeting room. Furthermore, smoking is not permitted in the municipal building. Please take note that this meeting is being videotaped for possible future broadcast on Howell Township TV 77.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Boyle, I have not heard from. Mr. Husser,
Here.
Chief Kudrick,
Here.
Mr. Russo,
Here.
Mr. Schneider,
Here.
Mr. Tannenhouse has been excused, Mr. Seaman,
Here.
Mr. Everett,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Nicastro, have not heard from him either. Mayor Berger is excused, and Chairman Nash.
Present.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and then for a moment of silence after, honoring our troops and our first responders? Chief, please.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
is it
Mr.
possible to stand for a moment? Our past chairman's wife, Kathy, Steve Johnson's wife, just passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you. Okay. We don't have any minutes to approve. Correspondence, Eileen?
Yes, I have an email from Mr. Munoz. He is the attorney for Northeast Remsco Construction, which was on tonight's agenda. He said they had their professionals meeting on Tuesday at CME, and due to a couple of issues that can't be resolved by this evening, he agreed that the application should be carried and asked that it be carried to December 6th without further notice, and he is good until the end of December, or December 11th at least, so
Okay. Ron, you make the official announcement, please?
December 6th.
Okay, so the application of Northeast Remsco Construction, case number SP-830A-3. I'm sorry, you said the 5th?
December 6th.
December 6th. Will be carried to the board's December 6th, 2018 meeting, 7:30 here at the main meeting room in Town Hall. There will be no further notice to property owners.
Thank you.
I also have a letter from Jan Wooters, and it's in regards to SL Homes Incorporated, and he asked that that application, instead of being heard tonight, be carried to December 6th as well. He also granted the board an extension of time to December 31st to act on that application.
Did he notice just for the woodlands management, or?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll carry. Okay, so the case
Can
number,
I
Ron,
believe
just-
he's going to have to renotice for the whole thing, if we're going to hear them both, but,
well, I'm not sure.
okay.
Eileen, how does the 6th agenda look?
The 6th had an extension of time for Elon and also Gil Petroleum, but I also have an email from Mr. Alfieri that that date is not going to work for him, so they're going to have to be carried again, but he didn't have to notice for the extension of time, and he's going to notice for Gil either way. So right now, these would be the only 2 on that night, other than a submission waiver and resolution, so.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay, so the application of SL Homes, Inc., case number SP-1013WM, be carried to the board's December 6th, 2018 meeting, 7:30 here in the main meeting room at Town Hall. There will be no further notice to property owners.
Thank you.
This isn't really correspondence, but we did talk about canceling the Thursday, November 15th meeting.
Yes.
So I just wanted to make sure that was still on. I have a notice prepared that will be posted. And I have another one, we're canceling the Thursday, November 8th Master Plan Subcommittee meeting. That's next week.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Then one other item I left for everybody was a list of possible meeting dates for next year. If everybody could kind of take it and maybe look at it and have any comments for our next meeting. It's getting close to the end of the year and I have no place to put any applicants, so if we can at least decide on a couple or whatever, that would help. I don't think the first couple of months are a problem anyway, so. And other than that, we have to deal with the two ordinances.
Eileen, just before we go to that,
Yes.
when we adopted our meeting schedule for 2018, did we include the January meeting for 2019?
No.
Okay, then we'll have to notice that as a special meeting.
Yeah, I noticed that
Yeah.
in December usually, and then
Okay.
after the New Year, I noticed the rest.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're going to move on to new business, or?
Yeah, we have two ordinances we have to comment on for the clerk. One was ordinance number 1834 regarding residential decks, residential concrete slab patios, stamped concrete patios, paver patios, and permeable paver patios and residential walkways. We actually passed that one up, and due to canceling one of our meetings, the council actually already adopted it, but they need our comments for the record.
How come those aren't on the agenda?
They were sent out with our links. I never put them on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
No, you should put them on the
All right, what's the ordinance number?
Ordinance number O-18-34.
So, do I have a motion from someone to, that the ordinance O-1834 is substantially compliant with our master plan?
I'll make a motion that O-18-34 is substantially compliant with our master plan.
Thank you, Mr. Hooser.
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Seaman.
Mr. Husser?
Yes.
Chief Kudrick?
I'll abstain, I didn't review it.
Okay. Mr. Russo?
Yes.
Mr. Schneider?
Abstain, I don't read it either.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Everett?
I haven't reviewed it either, I'm sorry.
And Chairman Nash.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay.
The other ordinance is ordinance O-1835, which has to do with the SED zone. And they were adding as a principal permitted use health club facilities and fitness centers. And that one has been introduced by the council and is scheduled for approval or discussion and public hearing on November 20th. So we have to vote on it tonight.
Okay.
And it's 018.
O-1835.
Do I have a motion that ordinance O-1835 is substantially compliant with our master plan?
I would make a motion to approve 01835 as consistent with our master plan, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Seaman. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Russo.
Mr. Husser?
Yes.
Chief Kudrick?
Abstain.
Mr. Russo?
Yes.
Mr. Schneider?
Abstain,
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Everett?
Abstain.
And Chairman Nash.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's all I have for correspondence. Thank you.
All right. So we'll move on to the memorialization of resolutions. The first one is case number SD 2985, Rosemary Byrd, resolution granting submission waivers. Eligible voters are Mr. Kuza, Chief Kundrick, Mr. Seaman, and myself. Gentlemen, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to memorialize case number SD 2985. for
Thank you.
Rosemary Byrd.
Second. Thank you, Chief.
Mr. Husser?
Yes.
Chief Kudrick?
Yes.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Chairman Nash?
Yes.
Resolutions memorialized.
Thank you. Next one is case number SD 2980, M&M and GNC Ercolano. It's a resolution granting submission waivers. Eligible voters, Mr. Hooser, Chief Kundrick, Mr. Seaman, and myself.
Make a motion to memorialize case number SD 2980, M&M and GNC Ercolino.
Thank you.
I will second.
Thank you, Chief.
Mr. Husser?
Yes.
Chief Kudrick?
Yes.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
And Chairman Nash?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Resolutions memorialized.
Okay, the next case is review of submission waivers before the board. We have case number SP 1048, LRAC LLC. It's a minor site plan. It's an application of LRAC LLC as applicant and Nemeth Real Estate LLC, care of Mary Ellen Markowski.
Marciniak.
Thank you, Mr. Right. As owner, seeking minor site plan approval to convert the use of the site to an automatic rental car facility. I'm sorry, an automotive rental car facility. It's been a long day. With paid parking and/or storage for 31 vehicles through the site. Surface area, stormwater basin, and landscaping plantings. Other than lighting improvements and a refuge area, no other site improvements or exterior building renovations are proposed on premises known as Block 71, Lot 4, 6846 Highway 9 South.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, board members, board professionals. My name is Jeffrey Chang from law firm Halbert & Pape. A pleasure representing LRAC, also probably more commonly known as Enterprise Rent-A-Car. That's the LLC that they use when we do applications throughout New Jersey. And this evening, I really defer to your township engineer, Laura Newman's comments regarding waivers.
You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give this board is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do. Mr. Chairman, we have a report dated October 17th, 2018. The submission waivers are specifically listed in item 3, A through F. Given that this is a minor site plan, they are converting the interior of the building. There are no exterior renovations to the building, and they are paving the parking. I take no exception to the granting of these waivers for the purposes of deeming the application complete.
Thank you. Does the board have any questions of Ms. Newman?
No.
Seeing none, I would ask for a motion approving the granting of submission waiver.
I make a motion to approve submission waivers, case number SP 1048.
Thank you.
I will second.
Mr. Husser?
Yes.
Chief Kudrick?
Yes.
Mr. Russo?
Yes.
Mr. Schneider?
Yes.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Everett?
Yes.
Chairman Nash?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ron,
Yes.
is there any reason to go into executive?
No, I think we're ready for a motion to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second, Chief Kundrick? Oh, Mr. Seaman.
It's a big promotion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Seeing none? Meeting is adjourned.